Okay, so today's goal is by the end of this session, and it might go over 1 hour, guys, is to make sure how to use ChatGPT. Um, save save a lot of times for you guys because you're not worried about editing. You ha but it can be used for lead generation, improve client communication, like you guys talked about, create a very professional marketing plan, right? And not just the plan, but actually the presentation of it. Build a consistent social media presence, right? So making a calendar. Okay, I'm a realtor. My name is Kimberly Dookie. I'm new to the business. This is my background. These are my kids. This is where I live. This is where I work, right? So telling chat that and then saying, can you come up with content for the next 2 months for me? Simple as that, right? And we're actually going to physically go in and do it and see what wonders that come out. The more you tell it about yourself, the better it can process it and then tweak it. Um, and then stay organized and productive, right? Build calendars through it, build a business pipeline through it, okay? A funnel through it. And this is, we have a very mixed group of people. We've got Bill, we've got Holly, we've got Laura, who are very senior realtors. We also have Regina and Abubakar, who are basically mid space, and we also have Kimberly and Anil, who have not been around in this business for a very long time. Pedro, Jay have been around, but are not as active. So this will work for everybody, guys. Okay, everybody. And it is not something we need to be afraid of. It is just a tool as long as we tell it what to create. Okay, if you're going to fully rely on it, then you're going to get all kinds of stuff. If you don't read the content, if you put it out, then you're going to put in stuff which is not authentic. And throughout these sessions, every Tuesday, we have talked about one big thing, which is authenticity, because that is where the trust is. Okay, there's a lot of videos out there. A lot of people promote AI for making videos of you and all of that. Don't do any of that. Just to create content and to clean up your own ideas and your own concepts. Okay, so let's get into it. AI isn't replacing a realtor. Do you remember that? Please do remember that. Realtors using AI will replace those who don't. Okay, why? Because you are a one-man band. You have X amount of hours in a day. Okay, you cannot put all the hours in creating content, this, that, and the other. And for that, you will need an assistant. When you have an assistant, it's a costly process. You're paying $30,000, $40,000 to someone to work with you full time. This is going to assist you in doing that. Okay, so we keep talking about automizing your business. CRM is another wonderful way of doing it. Your client relation managers, your websites. All of you know we're right now in the process of myself, Alicia, and Liz. We're putting together Lofty for all of you, right? So stuff like that will facilitate, but all of those things also have AI and chat in it, and that's why I wanted to touch on this a little bit. Okay, so it's a marketing assistant. It can be a personal copywriter. It can be a social media manager. It can be a transaction assistant. We're not going to use that, but it can be. There is a company which we are talking to right now that can also make your transactions for you, business coaching and brainstorming. So forget the transactions for now, but the rest of it. And now you guys are going to say, "Oh my God, Sabiha is going to get so technical, and we won't be able to catch up." Yes, you will. Okay, because we're going to do it all today. What can GPT do? Write emails, like you guys said, create listing descriptions, like Holly said, build business plans, create video scripts, generate buyer and seller guides, build CRM follow-ups campaigns, so a pipeline, a drip campaign, brainstorming marketing ideas, and summarize marketing reports. And how long will it take for you to do all of these things? Days. For it to do it, seconds. Okay, as long as you give it the correct prompts. what it can't and should not do. Okay, this is me as your broker of record telling you this clearly. Replace your personal judgment. Don't ask chat for everything, guys. Okay, who do you need to connect to when in doubt?
You.
Yeah. Replace and who else? A lawyer. And who
Yeah.
else? An accountant. And who else? A mortgage broker.
Love.
Okay. And who else? A home inspector.
Love.
Okay.
What?
Lawyer, accountant, starting from your broker of record, lawyer, accountant, home inspector, mortgage broker. Okay. These are all your resources.
Or
Chat can,
compliance officer.
well, compliance officer is not your business person. That's just for FinTrack.
Oh, just for the, oh,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That has nothing to do with your business. Okay, anyways, so do not replace your professional judgment, okay, with AI. Do not ask AI all questions, please. There's a lot of misconceptions and confusions there. Give legal advice, please don't do it. Give mortgage advice, please don't do it. Verifying market stats automatically, please do not do it, because all of AI's information is based by whatever we are inputting. Every day AI gets smarter because of what we tell it. Okay, so we as humans are not 100% correct all the time. Just like you don't go by all the information on a listing to prepare an offer. You always have to comb through the details yourself. Okay, just like that, verifying market stats automatically, don't do it. Replacing your local knowledge, don't do it. AI does not know everything. It knows only what somebody has input in it. And always review AI generated content before sharing it, please. Okay, very, very important. Now, let's open our heads and minds to it. The secret to great results is better prompts, better answers. The more informed you are. So, if you have looked at the market stats and you have researched them properly from where? From your TREB, PropTex Market Watch, you go in and put in the prompts and let it create the content. Don't ask it for information. Okay, no information gathering from there, only streamlining it. So instead of asking, write me an email to a client who's a buyer, ask it, act as a top producing Ontario realtor, write a professional follow up email after a listing appointment, keep it friendly, keep it maximum 250 words, and it with a call to action. Okay, so let's try this. Give me 1 second. Let me just organize myself. I'm going to open my chat and we're going to actually try these things, these prompts that I've put in. And no need to take notes. I have created um, a handbook for this, like I always do. And that is with you guys. Okay, so you've had a meeting with a client. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen anymore, am I? Yeah, sorry, give me 1 second. Share my screen. Okay, are you seeing my chat page, guys? Okay, so I'm just going to put in exactly that. Act as a top producing realtor. I'm going to put in something else. I'm going to put in, uh, this is Holly Party from Sutton Summit. A
But I would
top
spell it right.
producing on Streetsville. I'm going to make it more streamlined. The more streamlined it is, the better it will write. read Streetsville, Mississauga Realtor, right? Okay, just this. Let's try it. And you would
Nice.
write the so and so's name, right? So, hi, Kim. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me and for giving me the opportunity to discuss the sale of your home. I would add a little bit more. I would say the home was a detached property. It was located here and here, and this is the price point that I think it would be at. Okay? So, whatever. I know choosing a realtor is important decision, blah blah blah. On the most important, now I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to put in the house I visited was a detached bungalow in Streetsville where the seller has lived for over 20 years and the market value seems to be around 1.5 million. Okay, look at that, right? It took seconds. Of course, you would read through it if you would make sure that you need any tweaks, and you can keep adding the tweaks. Okay.
Very nice.
So it took what would have taken a long time. Now, please do sit and edit it. Don't try to do it in 1 second. It took us 1 second to do this, right? Let's put in 5 minutes in it to tweak it, right? But made our life so much easier. I don't have a paid account, guys. Let's put it like very clearly. I don't pay for my chat. I know if you pay for it, you get even better results. But I'm just telling you how quick it was. I just Google chat and then I put it in there. All right, let's go back to our presentation. Okay. The perfect prompt formula. You are going to get this when I send you the worksheet, okay? Who should it be to? Remember the person of the name of the person. Kim, she is a homeowner, lives in the detached home in Streetsville for the last 20 years with her husbands, such and such. Okay. What do you need? I need an email written to her. I just visited her home. Who is your audience? She is a seller of her home in such and such place. What is the tone? Professional. How long should it be? And any other specific details. That's all you need. Name of the person, what is it for? What do you need? Set in it. Very quick points, and you can send it. You don't have to put any full stops and question marks and commas, and the spellings don't have to be correct, and none of that. Type it out quickly and do it, and then edit it. Okay? Examples of prompts is something like that. Okay, so we did the email already. Okay, create an Instagram post explaining why today's market, create opportunities for buyers, use a friendly educational tone, include emojis, include 10 hashtags. By the way, it should be 5 now. Finish with a call to action. Let's try this. Okay. Oh, this is my other one. Sorry. This is the worksheet that I sent her to make. This one. Yeah. Okay. So now let's do sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, so let's put this in. Okay, so we're looking for an example of, we're looking for an Instagram post. All right. With this, I'm going to put something else. Make a script for, with the same content, I'm going to ask it to make a script for a video reel, for a reel with the above info. Now, Holly, because I put your name in there, right? It is remembering that you are the salesperson that this is being created for. Okay? Thinking about buying
Okay.
a home, but waiting for the perfect market. Let me tell you why right now is the actual opportunity. So it took the information that we put in for the Instagram feed. Today's buyers, more homes to choose from, right? Which means you're not rushing into decisions. It's given you the whole script to make your video. Okay, so
Video.
what's that?
Video, did you say? Or video or
This is for a real
I didn't know
video, right? So
it
this,
was a video. I thought you're
yeah, so it made the Instagram text for us, right? And then I asked it to make a script for a reel, right? So then it gave
Oh,
a, so now we have an email, then we have an Instagram post, and then we have the text for a reel. Okay?
okay.
Everybody with me?
Wow, I didn't know it could do reels. I thought you meant me was in the video and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, yeah. So it's script for you, right? To make a video. Do you see the screen, Holly?
Yeah, I'm looking at it with
Yeah.
fewer
So
words,
this is
more time.
yeah, so this is the script for it, right? This is a script for you to make a video with.
Oh, I get it. You mean so I would have somebody film me doing
Yeah, or
and
your
I would be
tripod and
reading
your
that.
phone,
Is that what
right?
you're saying?
Yeah, your tripod and your phone, and this is what you're going to sorry, so this is what you're going to get out of it, right? So you will have your screen and you'll go ahead and you will be recording this. Okay.
Okay.
So the act is so simple and easy to do. What is the big news today, right? Yesterday I sent out the market watch. Did anybody get an opportunity to have a look at it?
I did some from Mississauga and Oakville.
What was the big news in it?
Um, uh, well, I look at the PDFs, right? Because I wanted to know like the market. It didn't shift as much as, from 25 to the 26.
That's
Wasn't
not the
that
big
much
news
of a
in it.
big difference.
That was not the big news.
The volume was up last year. The
Yeah,
number of sales.
I'll show you what the big news is. Anybody else wants to take a quick idea on what it was?
Wasn't it the 10% from last year to this year, or
Yes,
9% or
ma'am.
whatever?
Yes, ma'am. The big thing was this screenshot. We have not seen this happen for the longest time. I think in over 2 years, where June 2026, the sales activity was up and the average price was just slightly
Down.
below what it was in 2025. But the activity was up. What does that translate into? We all know that, right? It translates into
It
more
recovery.
buyers. More buyers means that there's going to be more sales. More sales means that the next thing going up will be the price. Okay. All right. So that's the big news. What am I going to do? I'm going to say to chat, please create email, mass email to send to clients, a Insta post, content, or we can do Facebook if people use Insta, or let's do social media. Social media, media, uh, post and script for a video where Polly, the realtor, is telling clients about the increase in inventory sales in 2026 versus 2025, and what can results in price increase eventually. Okay, so we've asked for an email, we've asked for a social media thing. Sorry, give me 1 second. Hello, Bruce. Sorry, I'm just training right now. Can I call you back? Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's the email, which is the mass email. This is the post, and this is the video script. Okay, all you need, Holly, is now your phone. Go outside and just record this video and post it on your social media. All you need is to copy paste this, put a couple of pictures on Facebook and put this as text, or go into your CRM and send this out. But of course, you want to read it before. What does it say, right? If you've been following the real estate market, you've probably noticed more homes coming onto the market this year, and that's exactly what happened compared to 2025, 2026, notable increase in both listings and overall sales activity. Buyers have been moving inventory to choose from, and many who were waiting on the sidelines are beginning to re-enter the market. So what does this mean? And as inventory is gradually absorbed, the buyer confidence continues to improve. We could begin to see increased competition for desirable homes. If demand continues to strengthen while available inventory starts to decline, home prices could begin trending upwards once again. For buyers, today's market offers an opportunity to purchase and more choice. In many cases, greater negotiating power than you've seen in recent years, blah, 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 whatnot. Right? It's pretty good. You can tweak it. But how long did it take to create all of this? Right? Now imagine the value of this after every Monday morning meeting when we discuss so many things, and while everybody's talking, Kim is taking down points. She sees 5 or 6 great points that are discussed in that meeting. And then what does she do? She goes into chat, puts it in chat, and she creates content and conversation and emails for the rest of the week. Right? Anybody finding
That's
this helpful?
yes, very.
Yes. Yes.
It's not to be scared of it, it's to use it. Okay. So, stuff like this. I'm not going to go and do all of it because these are the headings I've given to you guys. It's put it in the worksheet. I just want to go over them so that this is recognizable for you when you actually start working with it. Chat for buyers. Buyer presentations can be created on it, personalized, right? We've created them for you already at the brokerage, but you can personalize them. Showing confirmations, buyer guides, offer emails, explain, objections handled, follow-up campaigns. Okay. What is the biggest objection that buyers could be having right now, or something that is a deterrent for them?
The market is
Will the
down.
prices reduce more? Right?
Yeah.
Main question.
Always.
How about you guys all do this exercise, take a couple of notes and do this exercise once we're done. Put in chat and ask chat, if a buyer asks me this question, what should I answer? Based on the fact, you have to tell it the prompts. Based on the fact that what is not changed is interest rates have not increased, right? A lot of banks with incentives are offering anywhere between 3.4 to 3.9. Good inventory is out there, and you can ask sellers to negotiate on things your buyer needs and wants in the house, right? If there's any discrepancies that can be handled, if the client needs a financing condition, inspection condition, it can be put in there, right? So put in that and put in all the information. So we'll put in the interest rate, put in the fact that you can negotiate a better deal for the buyer, put in the fact that there is more inventory sitting there and sellers are open to communication, and ask, if a buyer still asking if the market is crashed, how do I deal with it? And see what it creates. Okay, it can create checklists for you. You can sit there today. Sorry, I'm trying to escape out of it. You can sit there today on your computers and come up with a full plan, guys. Okay. I am a new realtor. Kim, this is for you. I don't know whether you're listening to us or not, but this is for Kim. I am a new realtor, right? Or it can be for Sophia, because she's not listening. I am a realtor for the last 2 years. I am a homeowner and I have bought and sold many properties over the years. I have a solid network of social connections. How do I translate it into real estate business or so? Make me a 6 months plan to increase my business. Sophia, this one's for you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So it's giving you the background, personal credibility. You're a credible person. You own real estate. You have professional experience buying and selling. Okay. This is telling you who you are. Transaction experience. You understand the emotional and financial side of real estate because you've lived it. A warm network. Your social connections already know you, like you, and trust you. Okay. The opportunity for the next 6 months is not to find strangers. It is to systematically convert your existing relationships into a conversation, referrals, and transactions while positioning yourself as a real estate expert, correct? Sounds good up till now, Sophia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 6 months real estate growth plan, build your foundation, and reactivate your network. Goals. Have 100 meaningful conversations. Your biggest mistakes could be waiting for people to remember you as a realtor. You need to intentionally remind them. How are you going to do that? Create your database. Build a list of family, friends, former colleagues, neighbors, school, community connections. They can be your kids if you've not gone to school here, business owners around your area, past clients, social media connections. How many followers do you have on social media, S- um, Sophia?
Yeah. A second.
It's
The
okay. It
followers,
doesn't have to be exact.
153.
It would be at least 50 people, right?
153 followers.
Right. So you would at least 50 of them would be from here, right? From this area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of people. Remember, we are only having 100 meaningful conversations. Okay. Separate into list A, B, and C. Close relationships, 50 to 100 people, good connections, and social media contacts. So the 50 to 100 people are in your network, people that you meet socially face to face. Okay. I have on Instagram, let me just check. I have 1,102 followers. Do you think I know all of them? Hell no, right? That goes into my C list, right? So that's what you need to do, Sophia. Okay. So list A, list B, and list C. The numbers may be off, right? Maybe you don't have 200 to 300 people in your good connections, but I feel you are active enough in bigger groups that people will know you. You may not know them personally, but these people would know you. Okay. Your first outreach message. So it's even giving you the message. Hi, hope you're doing well. I realize it's been a while since we've connected. I wanted to share that I've been growing my real estate business and helping people with their buying, selling, and investment goals. I would love to catch up with you over coffee sometimes and hear what's new with you. No real estate agenda, just reconnecting. It is direct. You're talking to them about it and you're connecting with them, not for this and that, for real estate. Okay? Your goal in your relationship first. Weekly activities, 10 personal calls. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing? 10 coffee meetings. This is 1 week. 5 handwritten notes. Add everyone to your CRM. Post 3 to 5 times weekly on social media. If anybody is doing this and not getting any business, I'll believe it. Does any one of you do all of these things per week?
Oh,
No.
no.
It is mandatory. This is no, I'm not giving you options
Per
today,
year.
guys. What's that?
How about per year? There might be some takers.
This is not I'm not giving you
I'm just
options
kidding. It's
today,
so good.
right? I know. I'm not giving you guys options today, okay? I'm putting this in the chat and I need all of you to start doing this. There's no question about it. Not just Sophia, I'm talking to all of you. And if you turn around in 6 months and say, Sophia, we have not one single connection we've made or a deal made, I will change my name and you pick it. Okay? Becoming the market expert. How are you going to become the market expert? This is not what you're putting on your business card. But putting on stuff on your business cards or billboards does not make it that. How do you become a market expert? You spend time on that platform that you pay. You're paying $2,000 a year for treb. Let me break it down in a very crude manner, guys. Okay, if you had a restaurant, if you had a coffee shop, if you had a clothing store, if you had an ophthalmologist and a sunglasses and reading glasses store, if you had a purse store, a shoe store, you would have to pay thousands, even for a cafe, which is the cheapest business you can have running. Thousands of dollars per year on cups, sugars, milks. I know this. I ran Timothy's World Coffee. I had 4 locations in downtown for 13 years. You spend thousands of dollars on muffins and croissants and this and that per year. Sandwiches. You are paying only $2,000 a year, out of which $700 is for your massages and your mental health capabilities and therapy, and all the rest that you can pay for through your health insurance. $700 out of the $2,000 is that. What's left behind, guys? How many dollars are left behind for inventory? $1,400 for the whole year. All the houses on MLS are your inventory to sell. That is gold mine that you're sitting on and doing nothing about. You have so much information that's on Treb. You get all your content from Treb. You get multiple, like we talked about PropTex Verify, we talked about Altus, we talked about all of those resources. Those are all resources. Do you think PropTex Verify is a gauge for you guys to actually market yourself as a good realtor? Has anybody thought about it as a lead generation tool? Anybody that I've trained on PropTex Verify has come back using it, loving it, and saying that no other realtor knows about it. Why don't you go out and advertise yourself as the realtor who uses PropTex Verify? I made a video on it. I put it on Instagram. I had my cousin from England message me that, Sabia, is this an international tool? I'm not making it up. You guys can go on my Instagram, look up that reel and see that message there. Everything that you have on your fingertips, everything that you know can be used as a lead generation tool, right? But don't keep just the information that we give you here, extend it to your clients, okay? Anyways, coming back to you, Sophia. Month 2, become the market expert. Goal, become known as the person who knows real estate. Not just you know it. Let people know that you know it. People don't need another realtor. They need someone who explains what is happening. People are constantly asking what is happening in the market. Give them the answer. Create weekly content. Monday, you attend your Monday morning meeting. After that, Market Monday. Every Monday, you should be putting out a video or an email or whatever your platform is, or social or Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. I don't know what you use, guys. You guys know where all your clients live, right? I worked with Holly on one deal, and I know that her client was constantly seeing every post Holly put up. It's great to put personal stuff, but where is the business content? Are you giving answers to your clients? They want to know what's happening in the markets, right? So GTA market update, interest rates, inventory changes. It's even telling you, Sophia, what to put out as content. Monday morning, right? This is what you do. Explain, here's what is happening in Mississauga real estate this week. Fun content. Can you imagine? So in Mississauga, you have all kinds of areas, right? You have Dundas and Horontario. Behind it is your Port Credit. Beside it is Lauren Park. You have Mineola. You have Winston Churchill area. You have Streetsville. You have East Credit, the main areas. What a fun video it would be if every Monday you take two areas very different from each other, the most expensive and the least expensive properties listed last week in Mississauga, and the details about it. I can tell you, you will get so many watches on it. No way you put that out there and people are not going to be interested. Most expensive and least expensive areas. Not areas, but properties. Just that as a video, right? Ask the realtor to go in and see the property. You can book it as a broker visit. It's just an idea I'm throwing out. Wednesdays, real estate myths. Example, I should wait until rates drop. Waiting has costs too. Let's look at your options. Right? This is just an example. It's not the reality. Right now is what? Should I wait for the market to drop? Do you know the market will drop? Are you renting right now? What is the expense of you renting versus paying your mortgage? It's not just you paying your mortgage. You also could be building equity in your house. So on and so forth and so forth. Okay? Fridays. Personal connection posts. Why you became a realtor, your home journey, lessons from buying and selling, behind the scenes. If Kim, you turn around and say that I don't have any of these experiences, guess what? Every Monday that you attend the meeting, everybody's experiences become your experience. Right? And you don't have to lie about it. You can say, today at the brokerage, we discussed this and this. Right? The whole process of Frank's listing. Right? This is what happens. Now this is happening. Now it's a story. It's a fun story. Nobody's telling it. We should all be telling it. Right? People love storytellers. This is the oldest way of sharing is storytelling for humans. This is what sets us apart from animals. We have learned traditions and cultures and history through storytelling. None of us know any of it that happened 50 years ago. We only know what we've been told. Okay? So, and we believe it. Oh, that's another thing. But Friday, personal connections. Okay? Month 3, turn conversations into business, generate appointments, start your home equity review campaign, contact everyone. Many homeowners are surprised by how much their property has changed in value over the last years. Okay, I am offering complimentary home evaluation reviews. Would you like me to prepare one for your home? This is not a, do you know anyone who's selling? Please don't do that. Don't be salesy. Don't sell a property. Give information. This is providing value. That's the difference. Target 50 homes. Reviews booked. Sophia, do you know 50 people that own homes?
Yes, yeah, I do.
So you can do this, my friend. I want to see the change because I want Sophia to get out and start doing these things. Even if they don't sell today, you become their realtor. Why? Because you have built a connection with their home now, suddenly. You stay connected, they refer you. Shahir, I want you to unmute yourself, right? You're very young. You are active as a realtor. Are you putting all these processes in your business? Shahir,
Sorry, one sec. Yeah. So honestly, not at the moment. No.
but do you see value in it?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like if you just stay consistent and you're well connected. Honestly, I am well connected with my inner circle, and they know what I do. And when they are looking to purchase, I think they'd use me. But going out of my way to connect with new people, I think I definitely have to work on that.
Right. But making something like this for yourself is basically creating a foundation for yourself to work off of.
I
Right?
agree.
Because what happens is, as realtors, we get so bogged down by this and that, and the everyday call and the everyday email and text and say, until unless we create a grid for ourselves, there has to be a grid that keeps us on top of things. Right?
I
So
agree.
this
Yeah.
is, we're talking about chat helping you create that grid.
Yeah.
Coming back to Sophia's plan. Month 4, build your referral machine. Now, once you've built that relationship and you're working with someone, right? Hopefully by month 4, you're already acting with someone. Now you can ask them for referrals because you've built that connection and that trust with that person. Create your VIP client program. That's amazing. Hope it puts Holly, not Sophia, but because that we didn't tell her. But homeowner circle, market update emails. Hey, if can you imagine, Sophia, you calling up your friend and saying, I'm making my VIP client program. And and this is what you're going to get from me. Right? Expand your local presence. How do you do that? Your native neighborhood, your streetsville, your community, or whichever it is. Knock 25 doors, deliver market updates, introduce yourself, follow up. You live there, okay? Or you work there. Month 6, convert and scale, right? You have to figure out what does that mean. It figures out what activity actually brought me business and what activity was a waste of time or waste of money. You drop that. Or you work in it in a different way. You come back to chat and say, that's me. Okay. Were the conversations good? Were the people, did you connect well with them? Did meeting them work better? Was home evaluations good for it? Did I get referrals? Did I get listings? Did I get buyers? You target up, you have to set targets after 6 months. And these targets are very clearly put here. Adding people to your database, adding meaningful conflict. So it has now doubled what it asked you to do last time. It's given you more work. It also gave you a weekly schedule. Your story in advance, Sophia. This is your story. I'm not just a realtor. I'm a homeowner who understands the emotions, decisions, and investments behind every real estate move. My goal is to help my clients make confident decisions with honest advice and personal approach. Very good.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. Let's go back to this to finish it off because I'm really far behind. Okay. So it's going to give us more prompts and all of that. I'm just going through all of that. I'm not going to go back and show examples now. Buyer prompt examples. My buyer is nervous about interest rates. My buyer is worried about the market going down further, right? 5 different responses explaining why waiting may cost more money today. Chat for sellers, listing presentations, price reduction conversations, market update conversation, feature sheets, MLS descriptions, right? Pricing is everything these days. Presentation is everything these days. Okay, if you don't price it right, you don't sell it. Another big conversation is always what? Commission, right? Chat can help you with that. Seller prompts examples, write a professional script explaining why pricing correctly from day one creates more competition and stronger offers. Anybody has ideas? Which is the busiest time on a listing? The first 1 week. Okay, we all know that. Also, the best offer sometimes comes in the first 1 week. A lot of times, most times. So what do you need to do is prep your seller from before. Okay, they might want $2 million for their property, but is their house worth $2 million? Okay, it makes the job of the buying agent a lot easier. Creating amazing MLS remarks. Holly said she uses it already. 4 bedrooms, detached, finished basement, pool, backing onto a ravine, Oakville, luxury style, maximum treb character limits, whatever it is, 2,000 words or whatever. I couldn't remember it when I was making this. That's all you need to put in as prompts, and it'll give you the description. Email writing, listing appointments, offer presentations, inspection issues. The reason I'm going all of this, price improvements, thank you, lawyers follow up, mortgage introduction, closing conversations, congratulations. This is all stuff that you can ask chat to do very quickly. Why are we trying to do it quickly? Because there's a lot of homework that chat has given us to do to build our business. We're not going to spend so much time doing all of these chores that can be done for us. Okay. Write professional email for listing presentations. Social media made easy, guys. Very important. Generating Insta, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, blog articles, newsletters, stories, reels. If I start telling you to write, keep writing all these things, you guys are gonna be doing this and nothing else. If I tell you to hire someone to do it, you're gonna be paying $1,000 a month. We've seen it. We just did it. You can actually put in generate for this, and this, and write the topic, and it'll generate all of them all together and give them to you in a nice little envelope. So you write your points and you write that generate for all of these different platforms, and it'll give it to you. Create 30-day content calendar. We did that already. We did that for 6 months. However, this is with buyer tips, seller tips. Remember, all of these things I'm already sending to you guys. Okay, so you will have it handy. Weekly most posting formulas. Monday, we talked about this. Market update. Tuesday, buyer tips. Wednesday, a community spotlight. Thursday, behind the scene. So Wednesday, you actually go out and do something in your community, whether it was to watch a soccer game or it was to watch a French theater show, or it was to whatever activity you guys did, right? So it shows life as well. You went to a wedding, whatever you did, okay? Thursday, behind the scenes of what all you do. You can keep collecting that content throughout the week. Friday, fun poll. Saturday, open house. Sunday, personal story. Video scripts. Write a 60-second reel explaining why buyers should wait. Include a hook. Include 3 points. Call to action. 5 hashtags. Lead generation, very important. We all need this, guys, right? Cold calls expired, so we're not doing cold calls. We don't like cold calls, but it can be uh, um, information sent out through your Instagram. That's cold calls too, guys. Remember that, because I don't know that 1,500 people that follow me. Okay, and I can make it geographically tight. All of these things. CRM, very, very important to stay on top of it, right? But to stay on top of it, it takes a lot of time. So you can ask chat to help you out with all of these things. Objection handling. I want to wait to buy. I want to wait to sell. The commission is too high. We're interviewing other agents. We're waiting until next year. We've all heard this, guys, all of us. How do we deal with that? Open house toolkits, invitations, reminder texts, sign-in scripts, neighborhood invitations, thank you emails for people who came, right? We got 6 people walking into our open house. Kim, you did an open house on Sunday? Yes.
Sure did, yes.
Did you send thank you notes to everybody that visited?
I'm gonna do that today.
Today is already Tuesday.
I gave them a call, but I will do the thank you notes today.
Yeah, but call is tight, right? Call is tight. It's like it's a little bit aggressive. Half people won't answer it, half people won't. Start with a thank you note, right? And are you going to start typing which one of them? No, you're going to put in chat. I was at this and this place. I did an open house. Write a thank you note that I can send to everybody that came. 2 seconds. Written note, boom, boom, boom. You can even send it through text if you have cell phone numbers and not email addresses. So you can say, write a text. And you could have done this Sunday night. And then it would have been so fresh in their minds. Oh my God, that realtor has sent us this. Okay?
Gotcha.
Marketing materials, feature sheets, flyers, all of these things that can be done by it, the content for it. Your office also helps you design these things. Build your business plan, help someone earn $300,000 a year this year, right? Break it down, listing needed, buyer sales, appointments, calls, marketing, weekly goals, and monthly goals. You can do it. You can put it in chat that this is what I want to attain and ask it how to go about your whole year. I can assure you, if you follow the instructions on it, you will at least get to 2K, if not more. Once they're created, you can start putting it as a template for yourself. Okay, emails, buyers, sellers, marketing, social media, business planning, negotiations, listing presentations. You can start building your stuff. You don't have to redo it. Okay, this is something that is asking. This is going to be as homework for you guys. For I have 45 minutes to write a newsletter, 30 minutes for an MLS description, 20 minutes for writing emails, right? Now it'll take you 10 minutes for a newsletter because you're collecting the information, you're putting it in there, and then you're proofreading it. MLS remarks 5 minutes, emails 2 to 3 minutes. Whatever time you saved here, you're going to put into what we created, similar thing for Sophia. Always review before sending. Best practices, be specific, give content, include your audience, who you're writing to, ask for revisions, ask multiple revisions if it's needed, and proofread everything before sending it out. Never to enter in chat, client identification, banking information, personal financial records, confidential documents, and signed agreements. Do not add that in your chat. 10 prompts every realtor should know, guys. Create a 30-day social media calendar. Write a listing presentation. Create a buyer's follow-up text. Explain marketing statistics simply. Generate Instagram captions. Create YouTube scripts. Build an annual business plan. Write a neighborhood newsletter. Rewrite and improve my marketing copy. My favorite ones are two in here, which is one is 30-day social media calendar, and the other one is build an annual business plan. If you guys can take these two and put it in chat right now, I will tell you it'll be life altering. So my last slide, so I am going to quickly do one of them at least, which was let's do the first one. Create a 30-day social media calendar. So now at least it already knows that we are a realtor. Our name is Holly, right? Look at this. It gives you a daily breakdown of what you want to do. And then you can copy and paste and put it in there to add the text, add the video, add all of that like we did previously.